Welcome, everyone, to our deep dive on prompt engineering. We're going to explore the fascinating world of crafting effective prompts and unlock the true potential of AI.
Yeah, that's right. This skill is relevant for everyone, no matter your technical background. If you're a seasoned developer, a marketing guru, or just curious about the power of AI, this deep dive is for you.
Absolutely. So we're diving into George Tome's Generative AI Professional Prompt Engineering Guide and bringing it to life in this podcast series, Mastering Prompt Engineering, from basics to advanced practices.
Exactly. Each episode, we're going to unpack key concepts from the guide.
Yeah.
Give you some practical tips and insights to help you master the art of communicating with AI.
So let's just get started with a fundamental question. What is prompt engineering?
Well, in simple terms, a prompt is the input you give to an AI system. Think of it as a set of instructions, or a question, or even a scenario that guides the AI to generate a specific output.
Okay, so it's like giving the AI a starting point,
Yeah.
a direction to follow.
Precisely. And prompt engineering is the art and science of crafting those inputs in a way that, elicits the most accurate, relevant, and creative responses from the AI.
So it's not just about asking any question, it's about asking the right question in the right way.
Absolutely. That's where the engineering part comes in. It's about understanding how AI models process information and tailoring your prompts to align with their capabilities.
That makes me think about all those times I've tried using AI tools and felt like I wasn't getting the results I wanted.
Yeah, that's a common experience. A lot of people assume that AI is this magical black box, right?
That's right.
That can just understand anything you throw at it.
Right.
But the reality is that even the most advanced AI models rely heavily on clear and specific instructions.
So it's not about replacing human intelligence, it's about augmenting it
Exactly.
by providing AI with the necessary guidance.
Prompt engineering is about harnessing the power of AI by becoming fluent in its language.
Okay, I'm starting to see why this is such a valuable skill, but let's get practical. What makes a good prompt? Are there any specific components or principles we should keep in mind?
Yes, there are. A well-crafted prompt typically consists of 4 key elements: instructions, information, examples, and output format.
Okay, let's break those down. What do you mean by instructions?
Instructions are the heart of your prompt. This is where you clearly and directly tell the AI what you want it to do.
Right.
Think of it as giving the AI a specific task or action to perform.
So no beating around the bush, be direct and to the point.
Exactly. For instance, if you want the AI to write a poem, your instructions might be compose a sonnet about the beauty of nature.
Got it. What about information? Why is that important?
Information provides the AI with the context or data it needs to fulfill your instructions. It's like equipping the AI with the right tools and knowledge for the job.
So for example, if I'm asking the AI to write a product description, I should provide information about the product's features, target audience, and desired tone.
Precisely. The more relevant information you provide, the better the AI can understand your request and generate a tailored response.
All right, that makes sense. Now, what about examples? How do those play a role in prompt engineering?
Examples are incredibly helpful because they show the AI what you're looking for in terms of style, tone, or format. It's like giving the AI a model to follow or a benchmark to aim for.
So if I'm asking the AI to write a marketing email, I could provide examples of previous successful campaigns.
That's a great example. Or if you're asking for a creative writing piece, you could share excerpts from authors whose style you admire.
So it's like giving the AI a taste of what you have in mind.
Exactly. And finally, we have output format,
Right.
which is where you specify how you want the AI to present its response. Do you want it in a list, a paragraph, a table, or even code?
So it's like choosing the packaging for your AI-generated content.
That's a great analogy. By being specific about the output format, you ensure that the AI delivers the information in a way that's easy to understand and use.
These 4 components make a lot of sense. It's like having a framework for crafting effective prompts.
Absolutely. And as you progress through this podcast series in George Tome's guide, you'll learn how to apply these components in various scenarios and refine your skills to master the art of prompt engineering. And building on that idea of iteration, it's worth emphasizing that prompt engineering is really about developing a deeper understanding of how AI models work.
That makes sense. The more we understand the why behind AI's responses, the better we can craft prompts that elicit the results we're aiming for.
Exactly. It's like learning to communicate with someone who speaks a different language. At first, there might be misunderstandings, misinterpretations, but as you gain fluency,
Yeah.
the conversation becomes smoother and more productive.
So it's about going beyond just the surface level and delving into the intricacies of AI's inner workings.
Precisely. For example, understanding concepts like context windows can significantly impact the effectiveness of your prompts. AI models have a limited amount of information they can process at once. So structuring your prompts in a way that prioritizes the most relevant details is crucial.
That's a great point. It's like knowing the AI's attention span and tailoring our communication. This is reminding me of something we touched upon earlier, the idea that prompt engineering is both an art and a science.
Absolutely. There's a technical aspect to it, understanding how AI models process language and data, but there's also a creative element, experimenting with different approaches and finding innovative ways to elicit desired responses.
So it's like finding that sweet spot where technical knowledge meets creative intuition.
That's a great way to put it. And it's this blend of art and science that makes prompt engineering such a fascinating and rewarding field.
I'm also curious about the role of feedback in this iterative process.
Yeah.
How can we use the AI's responses to improve our prompts?
Feedback is essential for growth in prompt engineering. Every time the AI generates an output, it's providing us with valuable insights into how it interpreted our prompt.
So it's not just about getting the right answer, it's about analyzing why the AI responded the way it did.
Precisely. If the output is not what you expected, ask yourself, was my prompt clear enough? Did I provide sufficient information? Could I have used a better example?
It's like having a continuous feedback loop where we're constantly adjusting and refining our approach based on the AI's input.
Exactly. And this feedback loop is what drives improvement and helps us develop a deeper understanding of how to communicate effectively with AI.
This is making me realize that prompt engineering is not a static skill. It's constantly evolving as AI models advance and new techniques emerge.
That's a key point. The world of AI is rapidly evolving, so staying curious, experimenting with new approaches, and continuously learning are essential for mastering prompt engineering.
It's like any skill. The more we practice and refine our techniques, the more proficient we become.
Absolutely.
This has been an incredible deep dive so far. We've explored the foundational elements of prompt engineering, delved into its iterative nature, and even touched upon the dynamic interplay between art and science in this field.
And we've only just scratched the surface. There's a wealth of knowledge waiting to be uncovered.
Where we'll shift gears and dive into some practical tips and techniques for crafting effective prompts.
We'll explore strategies for writing clear instructions, providing relevant information, choosing impactful examples, and specifying the desired output format.
We'll also delve into common pitfalls to avoid and share some insider secrets for getting the most out of your AI interactions.
So buckle up and get ready to level up your prompt engineering skills as we embark on the next leg of this exciting journey.
You know, as we've been discussing prompt engineering, I can't help but think about the broader implications of this skill.
Yeah, it's certainly a game changer.
Yeah.
And it's fascinating to consider how it will shape various industries and aspects of our lives.
Absolutely. For instance, we've talked about how prompt engineering can enhance productivity and efficiency, but what about its potential to foster creativity and innovation?
Oh, that's an exciting aspect to consider. Prompt engineering can be a powerful tool for brainstorming, exploring new ideas, and pushing the boundaries of what's possible. It's like having a creative partner who can generate endless possibilities and help us break free from conventional thinking.
I love that analogy. It's like having an AI muse,
Right.
constantly sparking new ideas and perspectives.
Exactly. And as we become more adept at prompt engineering, we can leverage this creative potential to develop innovative solutions, products, and even art forms that we might never have imagined otherwise.
It's like unlocking a whole new realm of possibilities, a world where human creativity is amplified by the power of AI.
Precisely. And as we navigate this new landscape, it's important to approach it with a sense of curiosity, experimentation, and a willingness to embrace the unknown.
Yeah, that's a great reminder. Prompt engineering is not about finding the one right answer, right?
Right.
It's about exploring, iterating, and constantly pushing the boundaries of what's achievable.
And that's what makes this field so dynamic and exciting. It's a journey of continuous learning and discovery.
This deep dive has been truly eye-opening. We've gone from understanding the fundamentals of prompt engineering to exploring its vast applications and contemplating its impact on creativity and innovation.
And we've done all this while emphasizing the importance of iteration, feedback, and continuous learning.
So as we wrap up this episode, I want to leave our listeners with a challenge.
A prompt, if you will.
I love it. Think about an area in your life, whether it's work, personal projects, or simply exploring new ideas where you could experiment with prompt engineering. Challenge yourself to craft a prompt, test it out with an AI tool, and see what happens. Embrace the iterative process. Refine your prompts based on the feedback you receive, and don't be afraid to experiment.
And remember, George Tone's Generative AI Professional Prompt Engineering Guide is a treasure trove of knowledge and inspiration to support you on this journey.
It's been an absolute pleasure exploring the world of prompt engineering with you today.
Likewise, and we look forward to diving deeper into this fascinating field with you in the upcoming episodes.
So until next time, keep experimenting, keep learning, and keep unlocking the amazing potential of AI through the power of prompt engineering.